Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your meditation reading. This is focusing on transformational opportunities, particularly in the area of your home, your domestic environment, your family of origin, your family, or your personal history. Pluto is moving into Aquarius on the 20th of this month, but we have been feeling this energy for a long time. It's moving out of the last degree of Capricorn. Capricorn, the sign it's been in for at least 16 years. And this is changing as the Sun conjuncts Pluto in Aquarius. So this is really focusing on our personal destinies, wherever that falls in your chart. You are going to feel the influence of the first degrees of Pluto in Aquarius until October of this year, 2024, when it will return to the last degree of Aquarius until November 19th. When it will return and go into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So this long, slow transit is generational, it's social, it has an impact on the entire planet in a way where we are more inextricably connected with one another, with the fates of one another. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your presence. I'm doing personal readings, and the information for that you can find in the description box below. I not only appreciate your time, but also all the support that you give me so that I'm able to do what I do. And I thank you in advance for that. Libra, your overall energy for this meditation is the Ace of Wands. This feels very much like a new location for you. This may be your consideration of a new opportunity to grow or expand. This can be a business expanding. This can be family growth specifically, or finding a better environment for you to be creative, to raise a family, to have children for your children's healthiest growth and expansion, or for your greater access to creative resources in this new endeavor that you may be offered or you may be manifesting. This is bearing on the possibility of travel, but only as much as it's about your home base, your business base, which is critical to the growth of this opportunity, finding a more favorable environment to build this new venture. In the present, you have the Five of Wands. In the past, the Three of Cups, and in the future, the Star card. I love it. Definitely this is reaffirming that you are in an environment, you are part of a team, you are part of an organization or a family that is looking to improve or expand relationships, values, and success together. So you are looking perhaps at changing your family of origin, the story, the lessons you learn from that. You perhaps are looking for a way of expanding your family in a way that provides positive growth, less argument, dissension, debate, disagreement among you. The same may be true of the working environment. This can be a reflection of the environment you work in, kind of the concerns or the work that you bring home or do at home may be reflecting some disagreements that exist. And this is in an area of new potential, new growth, new ideas, perhaps tasked with a new project in which the members of the team are coming together as equals to build upon their strengths, to work from a place of strength and productively learning something together to derive a solution, to derive a successful conclusion that is bought in by all the members of the team, so that no one owns the solution. No one can take individual credit for it. It belongs to the entire group. This is part of the victory of this effort that you're working on, is the way that you're working together. This good faith effort to recognize that everyone must learn together in order to craft the most beneficial solution for everyone. In the past, you have received and perhaps celebrated a lot of support that you've received. This may be support in your home to make things move smoothly. This may be support for your overcoming of some obstacles that you have been able to do by sharing the experiences of triumph with your intimates, and provide that same counsel, guidance, or wisdom to others, so that you really value your support as it exists. You really understand that you can do anything as long as you have this safe place where you can share what you've learned with others, with these intimates, this mutual reception. And really, this is a celebration of your marriage, of a successful family, of a team that feels very emotionally bonded. In the future, you have seen a vision of what success and expansion, what growth means to you. This has come out of surviving the difficulties of, perhaps, depending on where you're at on your journey, the last couple of decades. This can be your entire life's experience. This can also be the last previous time of reformulating and rechanneling some circumstances, some sense of being blocked or held back from successes, in a way that you have now transformed those challenges in a way that provides you with a vision, with hope, with faith that others that you have joined with, others that you work and live with, others that you share with, are capable of, with your input and your vision, working absolute miracles. You've experienced a healing at this time, so that you have been empowered to manifest this opportunity, to approach this vision, to go towards something that you may never have believed was possible. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey Oracle card, Libra, and if this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, share it with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the card Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And this really is resonating with this star card, the star that sees hope and faith in the community that you cultivate around you, has seen miracles occur through your ability to support each other through all times, happy times and challenging times. And that has empowered your belief in the possibility for what you once believed to be miracles, to know that you can affect miracles. And from Flora and Fauna of Africa, I have pulled the knobbed hornbill. And the plant that's associated with that is the glory pea. and it kind of looks like the bill of this very bizarre looking bird. Protect, oh, the key word is overcoming. Protect your belongings and loved ones. Be willing to sacrifice for the greater good. There is a way out of every tough situation. Love it. So the Five of Wands in the present is being clarified by the Nine of Water and the Ten of Air. Interesting. You have successfully and really with a lot of joy and the awareness of benefit, great satisfaction, released a lot of old beliefs and expectations. Whatever it is that others have expected of you, that you have worked diligently to comply to, very unsuccessfully, inasmuch as your needs and your desires were not pursued or met. There was never a frame for your fulfillment as you have worked diligently to take others, to take responsibility for the needs of others. However, in releasing that, coming to the end of that, recognizing that there is nothing there for you, you have taken a great deal of pride and joy in experiencing the healing of releasing this. Finding what works for you is what is giving you contentment and happiness at this time. You are in this beautiful flow of energy on your own behalf, realizing that you're deserving of happiness, of joy, of pleasure from your efforts. And this is really crowning this really kind of exhausting release that you've experienced, this stepping back from this perpetual need to comply and provide others with what it is they need. In the past, the Three of Cups is being clarified by the Seven of Water and the King of Earth. Interestingly, you have focused on your stability and security in the past. You have moved very constructively and diligently towards your material goals, towards a way of stabilizing yourself. You've done it in such a successful way that you have been a model to others. And you're now looking towards the many options that would provide you individually with some gratification for your hard work. This is you seeing many options perhaps that were not as available to you in the past. Options and awareness that you could do things that are not all beneficial, are not even all safe, but would provide you with a measure of instant relief, fulfillment, temporary fulfillment, even escape. And these options have been potentially overwhelming to you. Perhaps others have come to you asking for money, resources, so that they could fulfill some temporary need or desire. And it looks as though you have been very considerate of their requests. You have heard out the desires of others, but you have not allowed this to obscure your push towards a substantial goal, an important goal, part of a vision that you now see you're empowered to achieve. And part of that achievement has been in taking care of yourself, prioritizing your desires and needs in a way that you may not have done before, and in a way that surprises others. Once you've stepped into this place of privileging your own needs and goals, you have received surprising support. And this may not be support from those you would have expected it from. but that support exists from among perhaps invisible allies, ancestors, spirit guides, relatives, that you have perhaps not been as present, demanding your compliance to their needs, asking for favors. In the future, the star card is clarified by the messenger of water and the 7 of air. This is about you exploring your creative possibilities, and in so doing, gathering the strength, the self-love, the self-compassion, the self-forgiveness to not allow yourself to be blocked by the unkind things that people have said about you, the unfair criticism that you may have received in the past when you presented a new idea, when you pursued a goal that you believed would bring you success or happiness. Your surprise, your hurt, your unhappiness at the way you were perhaps dismissed by others, not given credit for your ideas or innovations in a way that blocked you in the past, that damaged you, and that fed into your sense of self-doubt, self-disbelief, undermining your sense of esteem, your sense of adequacy. This has been something that you have released, and recognize that as you move towards success, even articulating a vision of success without having even achieved it yet, you are giving yourself so much love, so much pleasure in your relations, at least those relationships that support you and are willing to work with you on an equitable basis, that you are no longer blocked. You realize that haters, people that are envious and jealous of your stability, your vision, are to be expected. And you've learned that there are always people that are going to criticize you or resent your efforts at success, your power to innovate, to have new ideas. That this will always evoke fear from others who are used to you playing a certain role in service to them. But you're now finding joy and grace in simply standing up to them, ignoring them as appropriate, but really hearing the feedback at some level, picking your battles, because you know that these, what is levied against you is something that will come up again. And you're clear that there will always be these kind of people that present themselves as an obstacle to your purpose. I'm going to finish up this reading, Libra, with a language of flowers. Ooh. And what falls out is the Mexican marigold. And the key word is renewal. Time to begin again, stronger and better. Thank you, Libra, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Namaste.